Every year, millions of passengers board cruise ships believing they planned the perfect vacation. They choose their destination, book their cabin, and pack their bags, thinking the biggest decisions are already finished. But many discover too late that the smallest choices can become the most expensive mistakes. A package that looks like a deal. A cabin that seems cheap but ruins your sleep. A fee you accepted before knowing there was another option. These mistakes don't feel serious at first, but by the end of the cruise, they can quietly drain hundreds of dollars from your wallet. The difference between a beginner and an experienced cruiser is knowing what happens behind the scenes. Today, we're revealing cruise hacks that can help you save money, avoid common traps, and cruise smarter. Because the smartest passengers aren't the ones who spend more. They're the ones who know more. Hack number 1. Think twice before prepaying gratuities. Prepaid gratuities seem convenient. You pay up front and forget about tips for the rest of your trip. But there's one major downside. You lose control before you even experience the service. If your cabin steward disappoints you or your dining service isn't what you expected, the tip has already been paid. That's why many experienced cruisers prefer waiting and adjusting gratuities based on the service they actually receive. Some also reward excellent crew members directly with cash, like a bartender who remembers your favorite drink, or a steward who goes the extra mile. However, automatic gratuities also support behind-the-scenes workers, including kitchen and laundry staff. That's why many smart cruisers choose a balanced approach. Keep automatic gratuities, but bring cash for exceptional service. The lesson is simple. Convenience is easy, but knowledge gives you control. And on a cruise, control can save you money. Hack number 2. The power strip secret that can get your items confiscated. You're bringing more technology on your cruise than ever before. A phone, smartwatch, tablet, camera, maybe even a hair tool. But when you enter your cabin, you quickly discover a problem. There are only a few outlets. Many passengers think the simple solution is bringing a power strip. That's where the mistake begins. Most cruise lines restrict or ban many power strips, especially those with surge protection. If security finds one in your luggage, it may be removed before you even start your vacation. The good news. There's a smarter option. A USB charging hub can power multiple devices without creating the same security concerns. A compact charger with several USB ports can keep your phone, watch, and other electronics ready without fighting over the limited outlets in your cabin. And if you need extra power, a portable power bank can help. Just make sure it follows the cruise line's battery rules. Cruise cabins were never designed for today's world of endless devices. But with the right preparation, you can avoid a frustrating surprise and stay fully charged throughout your trip. Because the passengers who prepare before boarding are the ones who avoid problems after the ship leaves the port. Hack number 3. The drink package trap. Unlimited drinks sound like the ultimate cruise upgrade. Cocktails by the pool. Specialty coffee in the morning, bottled water whenever you want. It sounds like freedom. But cruise lines know many passengers won't do the math. Drink packages can cost $60 to $100 per person per day. To break even, many passengers would need to drink several expensive beverages every single day of the cruise. And there's another catch. If one adult in your cabin buys the package, some cruise lines require the other adult to purchase one too, even if they barely drink. Many passengers also overlook extra charges, premium drinks that aren't included, and other restrictions. The smarter move. Calculate your real spending before buying. If you only enjoy a few drinks each day, paying individually may save you money. And if you mainly want coffee, soda, or bottled water, separate packages may be a better choice. Drink packages can be valuable for heavy drinkers, but for many passengers, the unlimited deal is not saving money. It's simply a more expensive way to spend. Hack number 4. The interior cabin gamble. Interior cabins often look like the best bargain on the ship. No window, no balcony, just a lower price. Many passengers think they found a smart way to save money. But sometimes that cheap cabin comes with a hidden cost: your sleep. Some interior rooms are located directly above nightclubs, under the gym, or near areas where noise continues late into the night. You may save money on the booking, but pay for it with sleepless nights. However, experienced cruisers know there are hidden gems. Some interior cabins are surprisingly spacious, quiet, and located in better areas of the ship, sometimes for the same price as the smallest rooms available. The trick is simple. Study the ship's deck plan before choosing. Look for cabins surrounded by other passenger rooms, especially in the middle of the ship. A few minutes of research can turn an ordinary interior cabin into a comfortable, money-saving retreat. And one small tip: bring a battery-powered nightlight and a small clock. Without natural light, it's easy to wake up confused, wondering if it's morning or afternoon. The right cabin choice can transform your cruise experience. Hack number 5. The embarkation day buffet trap. The moment passengers board a cruise ship, many rush straight to the buffet. Hundreds of hungry travelers gather around the food stations like the vacation has become a race. But this is where many passengers make their first mistake. The embarkation day buffet is often crowded, chaotic, and filled with food that has been sitting out while everyone arrives at once. Long lines, messy tables, food that isn't at its best. Experienced cruisers know a better move. First, take your carry-on bags to your cabin. Then check if the main dining room is open for lunch. Many ships quietly offer a calmer, sit-down meal with fresh food, better service, and fewer crowds. Some ships also have smaller dining spots that most passengers ignore. The lesson: don't start your cruise fighting through a crowded buffet. Start like an experienced cruiser, relaxed, prepared, and one step ahead. Hack number 6. The best times to eat on a cruise. On a cruise ship, timing can completely change your dining experience. Many passengers arrive at the busiest hours and end up with long lines, crowded tables, and food that has been sitting too long. But experienced cruisers know a simple trick: avoid peak times. For breakfast, arriving around 7 to 8 a.m. often means fewer crowds and fresher food. For dinner, timing matters even more. Arrive right when the dining room opens, and you'll often get better service, better table choices, and a less overwhelmed crew. If you prefer eating later, after 8 p.m., can also be a smart choice, because many families and large groups have already finished. Even the buffet has a strategy. Instead of rushing when it opens, wait a little until the first crowd disappears while the food is still fresh. The crew knows when stations are refilled, and smart passengers pay attention. Because on a cruise, good timing doesn't just save time. It can upgrade your entire dining experience. Hack number 7. The free dining spots most passengers miss. Many passengers believe their only choices are the buffet or the main dining room. But experienced cruisers know there are hidden options all over the ship. While everyone is fighting through crowded buffet lines, the main dining room may offer a quiet, sit-down breakfast with made-to-order food. Late at night, smaller locations like pizza stations, deli counters, or casual grills often provide great meals without extra charges. Some ships even offer free room service breakfast for basic items like coffee and pastries. The secret is simple. Explore on your first day. Ask crew members where they like to eat. They often know the best spots because they avoid the same crowded areas passengers rush toward. The best meals on a cruise aren't always the most advertised. Sometimes they're the ones hiding in plain sight. Hack number 8. Cover your cabin peephole for extra privacy. Most passengers never think twice about the small peephole in their cabin door. They assume it only works one way. But experienced travelers know that protecting your privacy is always a smart move. Under certain conditions, someone outside the door may be able to see inside. It's not about creating fear. It's about taking simple steps to protect your personal space. The solution is easy. Cover the peephole with a small sticker adhesive cover or even a simple piece of tape. Some cruisers also carry portable door locks for extra peace of mind. Cruise ships have thousands of passengers moving through hallways every day. Crew members, maintenance workers, and other guests are constantly nearby. A small privacy step can give you more control over your cabin. Because your room should be the one place on board where you feel completely comfortable. Hack number 9. How to find the quietest cabin location. Not every cabin on a cruise ship is created equal. A beautiful room can become a nightmare if it's located in the wrong place. Imagine waking up at 5 a.m. because chairs are being dragged across the pool deck above you. Or trying to sleep while music from a theater or nightclub shakes your walls. Cruise lines usually show you a deck plan, but they don't always highlight the noisy areas. Experienced cruisers check what is above, below, and beside their cabin before booking. Avoid rooms near elevators, nightclubs, theaters, kids' areas, crew service doors, the gym or buffet areas. The safest choice. A cabin surrounded by other passenger rooms, preferably in the middle of the ship. Midship cabins usually have less movement and less foot traffic. And one smart trick: call the cruise line and ask which decks are known for being quieter. They may not advertise it, but they often know the answer. Because saving money is important, but getting a good night's sleep can make or break your entire cruise. Hack number 10. The cruise photo trap. Almost every cruise has them. Photographers waiting at dinner near the gangway or by the perfect sunset spot. They smile, take a quick picture, and make it feel like a harmless vacation moment. But later, when you visit the photo gallery, that free memory can become a $25 purchase or even more if you want digital copies. The strategy is simple. Take dozens of photos and hope passengers feel pressured to buy at least one. But experienced cruisers know there's another way. Bring your own phone and use the same locations. Those elegant staircases, ocean views, and sunset backgrounds aren't exclusive to the ship's photographers. Ask another passenger or a friendly crew member to take a picture during formal nights. With modern phone cameras, you can capture amazing photos without paying expensive prices. The best vacation memories shouldn't come with a surprise bill. Hack number 11. Don't fall for the daily drink special. That colorful drink of the day looks tempting. A fun name, a bright color, a small umbrella. It feels like a vacation deal. But many of these specials are designed to create profit, not value. Cruise lines often use cheaper ingredients and charge a premium price because the presentation makes the drink feel special. And if you have a drink package, using your daily limit on low-cost specials may not be the smartest choice. A better strategy. Ask what alcohol is actually used. Choose drinks you genuinely enjoy instead of buying something only because it has a catchy name. Experienced cruisers also build a relationship with bartenders. A simple question like, "What's actually good today?" can lead to better recommendations and better drinks. The real cruise hack isn't drinking more. It's knowing what's actually worth your money. Hack number 12. The luggage tag mistake that can ruin your first day. Many passengers make the same mistake before they even board. They print their luggage tags, attach the thin paper labels, and assume everything is fine. But those tags are about to face a rough journey. They go through baggage carts, conveyor belts, and busy port workers handling thousands of suitcases. Sometimes those paper tags tear off. And when your luggage loses its identity, your vacation can start with a stressful problem. Some passengers end up waiting hours or even longer, wondering where their bags went. The simple fix: Use clear plastic luggage tag holders. They are cheap, durable, and designed to survive the entire process. If you don't have one, protect the paper tag with clear tape on both sides. And always place your name and cabin information inside your suitcase as a backup. Because when it comes to cruise luggage, there are two types of passengers: those who learn the lesson the hard way, and those relaxing on their balcony with all their belongings safely delivered. Hack number 13. Why leaving the ship last can be the smartest move. When a cruise ends, almost everyone wants to leave immediately. Passengers rush toward elevators, carrying luggage through crowded hallways, and line up as soon as the ship reaches port. But experienced cruisers know there's another option. If you don't have an early flight, staying on board a little longer can create a much calmer ending to your vacation. The crowds disappear. The lounges become quiet. You can enjoy a final breakfast or coffee without fighting through the chaos. Your luggage is already waiting at the terminal, and walking off later can feel surprisingly peaceful. Cruise lines encourage quick departures because they need to prepare the ship for the next group of passengers. But if your schedule allows it, there's no need to rush. Sometimes the smartest way to finish a cruise is simply slowing down. Hack number 14. The cabin privacy myth. Many passengers believe their cabin is completely private once the door closes. But that's not exactly how cruise ships work. Your Do Not Disturb sign does not mean nobody can enter. For safety reasons, cruise security and crew members may access your cabin when necessary, such as during inspections, emergencies, safety concerns, or reported problems. This doesn't mean cruise lines are watching your every move. It means the ship has rules designed to protect thousands of passengers on board. One important safety mistake many cruisers make is leaving the cabin door and balcony door open at the same time. The strong wind created between them can cause the cabin door to slam with dangerous force. A simple habit can prevent a serious injury. Never create that wind tunnel effect. Follow the rules, respect the ship's safety procedures, and understand that the cruise line controls the environment. The smartest passengers aren't the ones who break the rules. They're the ones who know them. Hack number 15. How cruise lines track you without you realizing. Your cruise card does much more than open your cabin door. On many modern ships, that card or wearable device can help the cruise line understand where passengers go and how they spend their time on board. Every drink purchase, cabin entry, or interaction with onboard services can create data about your habits. Cruise lines say this technology improves safety and helps create a better guest experience. But there's another side. That information can also be used for marketing. Spend time near the spa. You may receive special offers. Visit the bar often. You might see drink promotions appear. The good news. This technology can also help passengers. Families can use cruise apps to find each other on board. And, if there's a mistake with a charge, activity records may help solve disputes. So yes, modern cruise ships are collecting more information than many passengers realize. But when you understand how the system works, you can use that knowledge to your advantage. Final thoughts. The cruise vacation should be about creating memories, not discovering expensive surprises after it's too late. The biggest mistakes are often the ones that look harmless at first. A small decision today can become a frustrating problem tomorrow. But now you know what experienced cruisers already understand. The best way to enjoy a cruise isn't spending more money, it's making smarter choices. Because once you know the hidden rules, you stop being an unprepared passenger and start cruising like a pro.